Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you my fire kit, give you some ideas what you can put in your fire kit, and show you this new Roaring Fire Pioneer mini tool roll bag that I used for mine. Let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. And I'd like to welcome you back, and I want to show you this new tool roll today and what I've done for it for my personal fire kit. This is the fire kit that goes in my vehicle, so I want to show you all the stuff that's inside of it. Now, as of late, I've really become a big fan of tool rolls. They help you organize your gear so easily. It's easy to pack, it stays secure. When you roll it out, everything's right there in front of you. It makes for a very well organized and easy to use kit, no matter what you're putting in here. Or even compartmentalized emergency kits for your bug out bag. In other words, let's say you've got like your food kit in one of these, your this kit in another, your fire kit, and of course these come in bigger sizes. We're not going to try to fit an entire bug out bag in this. But today I want to show you how this particular unit itself, why I really like it. It's wax coated, wax canvas. So it's not going to get soaked inside. It gives you a little bit of protection from the weather, actually a great deal of protection from the weather. Now, if you've noticed when I open it up here, there's a lot of white. That's just the wax that comes off. You can fix that. Something I've found kind of makes these wax canvas kits last a little longer is to take a heat gun and kind of go over where it's white and scratched, because you can see if I run my nail down there, it's going to scratch it. It's just the wax working its way into the canvas. So what I do is I'll take a heat gun, and I'll show you that in a minute. And I'll kind of just work the wax back in there just by putting the heat gun on it. Hair dryer works too. But what I want to do here is show you this kit because it's got a bunch of storage space for pretty much anything you need. And this could be used as pretty much anything. Tool roll, fire kit, mini survival kit, storage for your knives and ADC gear, whatever you really want to do with it, you really could do with it. It does have YKK zippers, very, very nice. Nice pocket over here on the side. This pocket is very, very full. Let's show you. I got my waxed, not my petroleum jelly cotton balls, and I've got some dryer lint in there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So that's a nice little setup right there. Have that sitting right there. I've got some fat wood here, just pieces I've chopped up, stuck in there. In here I've got my ferro rod. It's a little handle I put on it, and I glued it in with some, Bondo there. Okay, got my striker, same thing, made a little piece of wood out of it, made a little piece of wood for a handle. Got my striker here for my flint and steel. I have a little piece of flint sitting right up in there. That, got a little piece of fat wood with a little more jute twine on it. This is wax jute twine. That stuff I put a little wax on. We have this thing here. I don't know if you remember me doing black and white fire starters. This is their yellow jacket. This stuff's awesome. You chop it up, kind of mush it together. You get a little fibers all sticking out on the end. You put a spark to it, this thing burns like crazy. I do have some more waxed jute twine up here. Another ferro rod, because hey, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And I do have some Maya dust on the end here. Now, Maya dust pretty much is just fat wood that I chopped into smaller pieces and then put in a coffee grinder. If you can find one of those things at a used shop, that's why prep shopping in your thrift stores is so important. Just take the chips of fat wood, put it in there, you push down and turn it, and it will crush up all that stuff, and you'll get some nice Maya dust. This is very, very flammable. Works very, very well for starting a fire. So that's pretty much that pocket in here. That's the inside of it. I'm going to show you the outside really quickly. Get that back in there. So out here, I have one of these just in case. If you've ever messed with these zip fire starters, you have to buy them. They're just incredible. First of all, when you open the thing up, it smells like diesel, all right? It smells like gasoline or something. But these things work awesome, and they also can be used in little bits at a time. You don't need to use this whole thing. You can just open this up and chop it in half or chop it in thirds or whatever and start several fires using this piece. So this is for absolute worst case scenario, maybe a really rainy, wet kind of day out there. Okay, over here I have my char cloth little Altoids tin. I do keep char cloth in it. Now, char cloth, for those of you who are new to it, char cloth, I should say, is just cloth that's been charred. Makes sense, right? Basically, I like to use jean material. If you can find some old denim, again, go to a thrift shop, Buy an old denim jacket that looks like hell, chop it up into little smaller pieces, stick a few pieces in here at a time, and you can throw this in a fire. And you'll notice the fire will be coming out of the center here. I've done a couple videos on making char cloth if you want to search my channel. Once that fire goes out and there's just smoke coming out of there, your char cloth is ready. Of course, you're going to wait for it to cool and open it up, and you'll have something that resembles this. This works very, very well with the flint and steel kit. Normally what I'll do is I'll just stick this under my steel striker and take my flint and throw sparks on it, and this will catch a spark. And then you just blow on it, and this thing will burn for a while. There's no rush when you get a spark with it, which I like. And it's very handy. You can do it with ferro rods as well. And lastly, in this kit is a tiny little knife because, again, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If my main knife goes down and I still have to build a fire and I want to make some tinder with, say, a piece of fat wood, I got this tiny little knife here. Amazingly enough, this thing is actually very, very sharp. Very, very sharp. I did put a lanyard on it because I figured I could put a couple fingers through there, you know, and kind of get a better grip on it like that. But all in all, I mean, it's a little bit awkward because it's so small and my hands are so big. But it would work to cut up some tinder in an emergency if my main knife is cracked, broken, whatever, lost. This gives me something to at least start a fire with. And not to mention the back is fairly a sharp spine, so you got a nice 90-degree spine on it. So that would work well as well. So that's the fire kit, and that's the bag itself. I really like the waxed canvas. I like the kind of look to it. Some people will say aesthetics don't matter. I still like earth tones when I'm out in the woods. I just like the way it looks, kind of like the look to it. And also, too, it doesn't jump out and scream, hey, look at me, I'm over here. You know, it's not like a big orange obnoxious bag. It's very, very subdued and easy to use and put together, but it doesn't really jump out and announce your location. So what I'm going to do here quickly is show you how you can make this look a little better after you've kind of scratched it up, and I'll scratch it up a little more with my finger there with my nail. How you can make this look better if you don't like that look. Personally, I don't care. This is more of a utilitarian tool to me, but if it bothers you when you bring it home and it looks all scratched up, you can soak the wax back into it, and you can also redo the wax in it. Of course, remove all your fire starting stuff. Redo the wax into it. You can melt some wax down and work it back in the same way. So let me heat up my my heat gun, and I'll show you how that works. All right, so I got the heat gun going, and like I said, this is really more of an aesthetic thing, but it is kind of neat to melt the wax back into it. You can see along here, and kind of along through here. So it is a way to kind of maintain it and keep the wax from peeling off. See where I scratched it with my nail. You just don't want to get too close and very, very quick. You know, this takes almost nothing to do. You can see how quickly all that is blended right back in there. So it's kind of a maintenance thing. But anyway, I really do like this kit. I do like roll-ups in general. They seem to be very, very handy. I don't like them as a primary bag. I know Canadian Prepper has that roll-up. Very cool idea, don't get me wrong. It's just for me, I don't know that that would work too well, because my bags have a lot of different stuff in them, and I feel like I was trying to cram too much stuff into one little roll-up. They are fairly big, but still, it wouldn't work for me. But for small kits like this, where I can just stuff some stuff in it and compartmentalize my bug-out bag, very, very handy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some of my older bug-out bag videos, but you'll notice that most of my stuff is in little first aid kits. It's like my cook kit, my fire kit, everything in little first aid kits. So I know what's in what, and I can just grab it out of my bag. When I open my whole bag up and open it like that, I can just take parts out of it like that. So very, very neat little kit. Again, these have 4 large pockets, 4 mesh pockets, a zippered YKK zippered pocket, 8 elastic pockets in the front here for storage option. They are really great for pretty much anything. Fire kits, small survival kits, your flashlight and knife collection, wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, pretty much anything you can think of. So many other options for your car, motorcycle tools in your vehicle, you know, your musical equipment, AV equipment, cable storage, for those of us with tons of USB cables, and electrician tools, even your hobbies. Anything you can think of, you can put it in here. So the size on this open is 17.7 long, 7.87 inches wide, and the weight on it's 9.2 ounces or 261 grams. So it's not exceedingly heavy at all. It's a very compact kit, very lightweight, and for a wax canvas kit, that really isn't all that bad for that size either. And it's very simple. We're just going to basically, I'll show you here. I'm just going to take this. Now, I do have to push this to the side because I have that big thing there. But as you can see, you just take that, roll it up, put it in through there, put it in through here. And this will take you a while to get used to doing. For me, I've done it a bunch of times, so I'm used to it. And there you go. It's nice and secure. Nothing's going to fall out of here. Nothing's going to fall out of the bag itself. It's in there really, really well. So that's my fire kit. That's going to be the fire kit that I keep in my vehicle. With a little extra in there. Again, of course, you carry a lighter. That just goes without saying. Whether you like Zippos or whatever, you're going to carry a lighter with you. But to have an additional way to start a fire in an emergency, campfire for warmth, heat, cooking, whatever, definitely nice to have a fire kit. And I really do like this kit itself. These kits run about $39.99. I will put a link down below where you can get the mini tool roll down there. I definitely love these things, and I'm going to be picking up more. And Roaring Fire so far has, the gear that they've shown me has been really good stuff. So I'm very, very impressed with it. I haven't had any issues with any of their gear, so definitely good stuff. So that is the fire kit. That's the Roaring Fire Mini Pioneer Roll Bag. Very, very small and simple, even with all that stuff stuffed in there. And I could have gotten it smaller. It's definitely a good deal. So definitely check them out. Link will be down below for that, as well as all our other links. I encourage you folks to check out our Amazon store. A lot of the stuff is the gear that we use in the channel, as well as stuff that I find that might be interesting to preppers, is in that store. If you don't see anything you like, or you just want to support the channel, just click the link and shop as you normally would. We do appreciate that. Our freeze-dried wholesalers, getting close to the end of the month, folks. Get those orders in. 15% off for using my link. We're going to have some giveaways and some more stuff coming up soon, too. So you may even want to just go there and get signed up so that you're ready for when we do our giveaways. And I have our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com. If you're looking for a turnkey solution, as long as you store the water for it, they have amazing deals on food this month. Getting close to the end of the month. That's probably going to change in the new year, so you definitely want to check it out. That's preparewithiridium.com. Preparewithiridium.com. We have $250 off of our 3-month kit and $50 off of our 4-week kit. They have 2-week kits. They have tons of other stuff. So just check it out there at preparewithiridium.com. And our Thrive Life freeze-dried food store. I wanted to welcome all our new delivery members this month. We got a lot of new delivery members. So if you guys have signed up there, you don't need to sign up for anything. You can just go there and order like a regular person off the website and try the food. I encourage you to do that because I think once you do, you'll see how easy it is to use freeze-dried food and how healthy the food is. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.